Yo, John, anybody ever tell you look like the Persian Nick Wright? Like you're gonna give basketball takes, but also give me a nice price on my rugs.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
But that's all sports I got.
Yeah, same. I mean, not a whole lot happened in the past week.
That's okay.
But you know what? A whole lot did happen. The finale of Akame got killed.
I'm not happy. Not at all.
Oh man. Such a good show. Listen, you're not happy about it. We're gonna talk about it. If you guys have been following along with us, we did episodes 22, 23, and 24 for this week, finished up the series. And there's a lot of emotions. I'm excited to hear Justin's spoilers ahead. But even for me, as the only one who has seen it so far, there were some things that I forgot. But I still very much enjoyed it. And I thought back to the first time I watched it. But you guys can start.
Man, it's some old bullshit.
Bro, bullshit is an understatement. But then again, it's like it kind of ended the way that I kind of saw it ending, yo. Like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing, right? Is that I think I personally was fooled on who the protagonist was. And I'm not like getting into summary yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, bro. I was just like, yo, this whole time I thought this was a story about fucking how Tatsumi was gonna, bring light to his people and freaking save everybody. And he was gonna, be the strapped protagonist that ends up figuring out at the end. And I mean, he dies.
Nah.
And that's just
You know what this really was?
Listen, I told y'all were like, yo, Tatsumi. I was like, is Tatsumi? I think it was part 2. I was like, is Tatsumi the main character?
You know what this show is? This show is just an anime version of Family Matters. Because you think the show is about... No, hold on.
No, go ahead.
Because you think the show is about Steve Urkel. Because you only know about Steve Urkel. You like, oh, Steve Urkel? Oh, yeah. Honestly, when I first, was watching it, I thought it was just a Steve Urkel show. And I was like, wait, he's not the main character? It's about the Winslows? That's pretty much how I felt about this. You thought the show was about Steve Tatsumi, which was with Steve, but it's really about the Winslows, Akame.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically
was the show not about Akame, just told from the view of Tatsumi?
The show was filmed in front of a live studio audience, John.
Yeah.
I mean, or is the show not about either of them, and it's just about the Night Raid as a whole?
No, it's about Akame. I mean, her name's in the title, so
I said that. But yeah, I mean, I like it though. And if you look it up, I was looking up some voice actors because I was trying to figure out where I knew some of the voices from. So it points out where they're like on my anime list, it's literally like main characters, Akame, Tatsumi, and then everyone else is just a recurring character. Like that's how they look at it. But yeah, I mean, let's get into it. Episode 22.
I mean,
Kill.
This is just yeah. But anyways, basically, we get into the main shebang that like Agenda gives out an agenda to tell niggas like, yo, y'all, we about to go and fuck up the Jaegers, bro. Like that is the goal right now. Like that is the mission. You know what I'm saying? So they basically like all roll out. You know what I'm saying? They get to the point where they're in the capital and what's it call it? I forgot. Was it when
we trying to talk about episode 22? You know,
I think am I ahead? I'm ahead.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. 22 was straight up Kurome going like, damn, it might be slow for me. I ain't got much time left, so I might as well try to take out my sister one more time.
Well, no, Agenda did. I thought she did give the final order.
Yeah, but they didn't act 22.
On it. They didn't act on it. Yeah, she was just like, yeah, we're about to go.
Yeah, she's basically like, yo, get ready.
This is endgame.
Yeah, literally. And Kurome sends a coded message out to his sister Akame, and both Wave and Tatsumi have to accept this duel. And it was a great fight, first and foremost. Super dope fight. I love the whole Danger Beast coming out, them getting to work together one last time. We actually find out the full story on what happened between them. And it was sad, man. it was you get Wave trying to interfere. Don't do that. It wasn't sad. It wasn't sad. All right, go ahead. Tell me why it wasn't. Tell me why it wasn't.
Bro, I mean, I didn't. It was just kind of like, all right, like what, like at what point, like what can be undone now? It's like, yo, Kurame, she already went her own path. You know what I'm saying? Like, Akame already went her own path. Like, it's like the damage is done. It was like somebody had to die, bro. It was, so that's why I was like,
what,
you know, kind of.
So if you and Chris had beef and dipped out, it wouldn't be sad if you had to kill Chris.
Depends on what we did, bro.
It wouldn't be sad. That's not what I asked. It wouldn't be sad if you had to kill Chris.
I would personally probably be slightly emotional, but if I'm a cold-hearted killer, slightly, yeah. Because if you a cold-hearted killer, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But see, the sadness kind of wears off, though.
She explained it.
But you knew this was gonna happen. They've been saying we gotta kill each other from literally like the first.
Does that
episode.
make it less sad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit, yes. It's like me knowing that Sam Darnold was gonna get traded. Yeah, I know he's gonna get traded. And when he gets traded, it's sad, but it's not as sad because I knew it was coming.
It don't hit you as hard because you expect it. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, when are we gonna all this whole backstory stuff? Like, all right, they were separate, they were close, they got separated, they went their own ways. Let's just fight. Like, let's get to this. You dragging it.
Listen, my whole thing was the two things are in the final death scene of Wave, literally one Chroma having a real friend and Wave trying to be like, why does it have to end like this?
It was like, damn, both our bitches fighting. That's crazy. They was literally on the side.
When she actually killed her and she like smiled and stuff, and we were like, I love you before the final duel. My thing was, I was like, damn, like all I'm thinking is when she was talking to Chelsea and Chelsea was like, you know, I feel so bad, but like your pain is finally going to be over. So that was all I was thinking, where it's like, even though Akame is killing her, they're ending this beef. The one thing is like, she's actually putting her out of her misery, which, you know, it's a good thing for that sense. But then also when Akame actually shows her emotion at the end.
Oh yeah, her finally letting it out to Tatsuki was sad. That was sad.
You hear that scream? I was just like, damn, that's that is like, I am so angry. I am past the point of containing myself.
That's years of built up sadness and anger.
Because it's not like she dipped on her sister. She really tried to get her to join her.
She was like, hey, we're kind of doing some bad stuff over here. Let's go. Oh, you're not coming? All right, fine. I'll see you when I see you.
Right.
See you at next year's barbecue.
Basically.
Not next year's barbecue.
Please see you at the potato salad.
I'm gonna see you at the family function. We're gonna do that awkward high. We're gonna laugh, and then we're gonna go our separate ways for another year.
Not family beef being too real for me. But yeah, that was 22. Was that final resolution? You know, took a couple fights to get here, but we made it. And then also we get at the end we get Wave finally reflecting on what he was really doing, you know, what it meant to be a soldier, how what was really going on here. And it was, I feel like it's nice to feel like everyone was rooting for Wave, you know what I mean? And now you're like, all right,
that was my guy from the beginning.
So then, you know, Akame straight up goes, yo, if you don't know what you're fighting for, don't get involved.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
If you don't know at this point, don't even get involved, bro.
Don't even pick up that sword, dog.
Yeah, bro. That nigga has some soul searching to do.
That's a bar.
Yeah. Real life. All right. So now we get in episode 23. And now what I thought had happened from before is actually happening. If y'all
siege.
We storming the Capitol.
Yeah.
Capitol Riot, the original one.
To freedom.
Justin, relax over there to my left before I have to mute you. You know what I'm saying? Censorship.
Wow.
Yeah.
This man thinks he's the emperor, trying to censor the civilians. Yep.
And that's basically what was going down, bro. So we get into this episode where they stormed the Capitol now. They infiltrated that hoe. And Run, who was kind of on the side of justice, but kind of not on the side of justice. He was trying to figure out his own way too.
No, I think he was always on the side of justice. He just wanted to do it by the rules. You know,
he don't want to kill nobody, and that's what he kind of failed to understand. Is like, yo, the Night Raid didn't want to kill nobody either, but yo, lives had to be lost. You know what I'm saying? Because they
niggas die every day.
I used to be a teacher. They were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, niggas was like so confused. Yep. And
you get that substitute teacher that played overseas. He was Andre, what's his name? Andre Johnson?
Yep.
Andre Ingram. That was his name. Andre Ingram. He's Andre Ingram to the shit. It's like, yeah, you know, I played for the Lakers. What?
That's a fact. And then you see the minister and you see the emperor. They both posted up in that joint. Tatsumi finally breaks through to them and he's about to give these niggas a hand of justice, but nope, mirror force, sorry bitch. And yeah, you got
and then two
emperor.
Power Ranger Gundams have to fight a Megazord.
Right?
Basically.
That was crazy.
Right. Like my man's like it was really like the not to scale Megazord version. Like I'm stomping on everything. You know, Tatsumi is trying to save the people. Trying to convince the emperor basically like, hey, listen to the people. Do you see what kind of madness you causing?
You're a child.
But by the time the emperor realized like what was going down, he was like, nah, it's too late, bro. Like
too far gone.
Yeah, and that's what
I just like. I like when Tatsumi yells at him to go like, nah, don't look away. Like, look at what you're doing.
Yep.
Fully. No, don't look away. I'm your enemy.
Pretty much. Also, this is one thing. It's a little nitpicky, but it bothers me about the show. Mm-hmm. I guess everyone just got super hearing because these motherfuckers
John.
be speaking across the furthest distances imaginable,
right?
And everyone just hears them normally.
Bro, Wave was dead in a pile of rubble and somehow is talking to Tatsumi as he's literally his
and
hand is inside the thing. Yeah,
I don't get it. Like the king, the minister is just out here miles away because he doesn't want to be near the fight,
right?
And is just talking to the king who's in the emperor. Yeah,
Emperor.
That's my thing. And then it happens more in the last episode too. But like, I think I might have mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I'm just like, I just don't get it. Like everyone just got super hearing. Yes. But it's it's a little nitpicky thing. But like, anyway, yeah. So, full Megazord Rampage. Shit. What's the full Queen of Dragons?
Yep.
And
she was crazy. And then
he's doing his best, like you said, to try and convince him. Yep. And then he's almost dying. And here Wave comes. Homie came around. Homie made a decision.
Save bull. It was the right one because once Tatsumi took out the sword of Incursio and he unlocked his full power, which
he reached his final form.
Yeah, I know. And then it was like basically like Zapdos fighting a Megazord at that point. And he pulled up on some shit and
shout out to
fucking wilding basically. Yeah, Sue was on the heart of Sue, bro. I'm telling you, man, when niggas be motivated by their homies, bro, should be wild.
Oh, the dead homies?
Yeah, R.I.P. Sue.
Yeah, he listened to his advice, found the weak spot in the Megazord. Mm-hmm. And bro, just the whole thing, like the fact how fucked up he was getting, the evolution to the way now it comes to it, the way he died.
Nah, first of all, this is bullshit. That nigga should have died like 12 minutes earlier. How is he
Bulat should have died before too. Think about it. Think about the parallels to Bulat's death.
I'm just saying,
he was surpassing his limit at that time as well.
Sir. This man was out here taking spirit bombs from a Megazord.
Yeah, but that's
just crazy.
He really was though.
That's the point of the armor.
See, that's I'm confused at the power scaling because in one scene when the Megazord first goes, it shoots one little light beam, boom, mushroom cloud, Hiroshima 2.0, right?
2 words you don't want to say in anime discussions because it never ends well is power scaling.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Hiroshima. I was like, oh.
That's 1 word.
Oh my God, Justin, you're about to.
I'm telling you, bro. We need the soundboard, dog. We really need the soundboard.
Yeah, today of all days, we need it more than anything.
But no, because I'm seeing like basically like a whole atomic bomb blowing up half the kingdom, and
you are on a rampage.
The same thing is hitting Incursio right in the chest, and he's just like, nah. I got
most
this.
Powerful armor, dog.
I put the team on my back, though.
Facts.
Nigga is Greg Jennings.
But I mean, hey, I do like that they actually showed the armor getting damaged significantly.
Yes. And then even when he did the full Incursio, you could see the wings were still damaged and shit.
Yep. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. The way that the blood was falling from my son, bro. That shit.
I forgot he died.
Yeah.
So
you forgot to. You forgot.
I forgot he died. So it wasn't like a full shock to me. But like when it was happening, I was like, damn, there's mad blood pouring out homie's arms. I was like, there's no way he can survive that. I was like, if he survives this, his power dependent, I'm going to be tight.
It was kind of predictable, though, because right before they went into the siege, Nick was like to Akame, you don't die. I promise. I'm like, damn.
Nah, but niggas always have that combo, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. Niggas always be dying.
No,
Nick.
no, him and Akame have been having that since the first episode.
Yeah, so you
that's
knew
a
it was.
monster.
Yeah, they used it one too many. They went to the well one too many times.
Yep,
Went
that's
to
it.
He did. They pulled a Pascal Siakam, used that spin move one too many times in the lane.
Bro, and the
Nigga,
way
double
it
team
finished,
was there.
he just looked at her and just went,
Nick.
"Damn, I'm sorry. Like I couldn't hold up, keep my promise, bro." That shit made you feel for Akame though. So how did? Yeah, I was gonna say I want to get more of just direct of what was your reaction.
I mean, he was
So,
either
like-
gonna die there or what's her face was gonna kill him with her thighs. So it was either that he was either dying from the Megazord or dying from the Thunder.
He's dying for the Megazord or Snoo, no in between.
There was no in between. If he survived that, because as Death said earlier in the show, she was gonna have to kill him. It was gonna hurt her, but
Bro, but if the entire empire was destroyed, Esdeath could have just kept him as like a pet or whatever.
nah,
There's no empire for him to fight against, so
It doesn't
I'll be
matter.
like, all right, we out. No one's
he
gonna
was
take
always-
you from me, so we
Nah,
gonna live our life.
Yeah.
But fundamentally speaking, they're just two different people.
Mhm.
Fundamentally speaking. Like that's why I like the conversation that when she ended up dying, like after the fight with her and Akame, that fight was
Yeah,
dope as hell.
Yeah,
That fight was dope as hell.
That fight was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that lived up to
my eyes was
everything
like,
that-
yep.
That lived up to
It was
everything
great.
that I could have expected from
yeah.
the.
So go ahead. We're going into episode 24 now.
All right.
Yep.
So
And
big
go
time
ahead.
fight. Yeah. So big time fight between the Akames and the SDefs. I was feeling some things. I
All
need
the
the
things.
tape.
I need the tape.
I need the tape. But yeah, freaking Akame went all Sasuke
Curse mark. Yep.
curse mark.
I wrote it in my notes.
I was like, damn. And she
To be
That
fair,
shit
they
was-
were
that-
both going Sasuke because this bitch used planetary devastation.
Basically.
now
Or tried to, yeah. That
that,
shit
I
was,
thought
that shit was
Planetary-
crazy.
I thought that was what's his face?
He
That
got
was,
when he got the
Madara.
Rinnegan, he was able to use it.
I thought that was
Oh
Pain.
yeah, it was.
It was Pain, right? It wasn't
Yeah,
Pain.
I was
in
like
the-
Madara.
Sasuke
Madara.
in the game when he got the Rinnegan.
Oh, okay,
he was
okay,
using it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they was fighting. They was going ham. Then freaking Asdef loses it. She cuts off her own arm when she gets sliced up by the cursed sword.
Mhm.
And she was still out here giving work.
Bro,
Yeah.
it
she
just
was-
shows
bro,
how
she-
crazy Esdeath is, bro.
Yo, she competitive.
Then she lost the sword.
competitive.
And was still giving work.
Bro, the
She was
fucking
going
the
crazy.
using the blood from the arm to blind
Yes.
her.
Yes.
Like,
That was like man sneaky. She really said she went,
because
Real
in my
quick,
head,
she went,
normally when
"No."
someone loses the arm, the first thing is whatever power they have, they'll use something to stop the bleeding. So in my head, she was
Mhm.
gonna freeze it and be like, all right, we out here.
Damn,
She
I'm
was
surprised.
like,
Yeah.
Fuck
He
that.
was like, no, pocket sand.
I was waiting for her to use an arm fucking just like
ice arm, right?
An ice
Yeah,
arm.
that-
Just make a new one.
yeah,
yeah.
like I was very especially because she's low key like fucking demonic with that fucking curse mark shit that she has on her chest. So I thought she was gonna fucking pull up like with some shit like that.
Honestly, that
And-
curse mark is a target. If you know, you know. But
Cum gutters. But but
that's what Bulat
also,
has.
One of the other things I wrote down is bro, you know what's mad funny, right? Everyone's like, to some extent, they have these trump cards that'll do something cheesy or just something where it's like, all right, we out here. You know what I mean? Akame's trump card is hands. That's it.
Yes.
That is all Akame's Rock Lee. It's just, listen,
took the
this
weights
sword,
off.
if you get cut by the sword, that's on you. But if you're not good with it, is over, bro. It's just straight. I'm going to give you the hands.
Yep.
You're beating me right now? Bet. I'm a power up. I'm a juice up, get that Michael Secret stuff, and give you more hands.
Yep.
She's
Okay.
fighting Esdeath, who Esdeath is. You guys don't watch One Piece, but it's one of those like Logia style Dever fruit. She's an ice bender, not just water because she can't control water. She's an ice bender if you want to put it in that way. Where it's like, this is really just like, I have a sword. I pick things up and I put them down. Like, just
Oh,
straight
man.
hands, just Rock Lee to the shit. And I loved it. I loved every moment of it. I loved blocking the attacks. I loved using the ice when she was trying to impale her and
Yep.
using the sword to put the direction she was going in to avoid them. It was great.
Yeah, speed is crazy. Fast don't lie.
Yeah, bro. She literally
kills.
dropped. Yeah. I always say speed fucking kills. Word to cheetah. You know what I'm saying? She really did the Rock Lee shit. Fucking dropped the weights and she just was going crazy. Like it reminded me a lot. It was so eerily reminiscent of that fucking Gaara and Rock Lee fucking tuning exam from Naruto. Cause she was really using the ice like how Gaara was using the fucking sand
Mhm.
gordon and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually she was just too fucking slow. And then bow, slice you in half. But then
Nah,
even
too fucking slow. It was just
Bro.
trying to use the fucking. It was if Rock Lee tried to use. I mean, Gar tried to use Sand Coffin and missed.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was because her attack was basically ultimate defense if you think about it.
Yep.
Her trump card.
Yep.
That she developed.
And then
yeah. How do you just develop stopping time?
Because she's that much of a problem, bro.
Like how do you even practice? Like how do you even go about just
how cold is ice cold?
Like
what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. Nah, but that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was lit. And then fucking Akame got in that ass. And then this was what really made me realize that Akame was the protagonist. So
not Tatsumi dying.
Right. It wasn't, yeah.
It wasn't Tatsumi dying.
Well, to the point of Tatsumi dying, I was like, all right, you know what? He is not the protagonist. This is
you were saying he might still be the protagonist in this next episode's epilogue. But
right. Imagine, right? But then, you know, as Sis is like half dead at this point, knowing she about to die, she walked right past Akame, walks right to Tatsumi, and you know, I don't want to say they fucking went on to be happily ever after, but low key, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, my sis S-Def, she had a little bit of a soft spot for this nigga, of course, as we all knew. But then, like, yeah, slash up dead, and then Akame is just sitting there by herself.
Yo, sis really went. She went, well, you beat me. I guess I should go die now.
Yep.
Like that was it.
That was gangster. I'm not gonna lie, but it was kind of cool the interaction that they had where Akame, before they even fought, she was just like, yo, why are you the way you are? Like, why do you have to keep fighting? Like the war is over. Like, why would you go make a new war zone? She was like, because I just like doing this shit. Like,
right.
I'm strong.
That was it.
Basically, like y'all niggas can't beat me. So I'm just trying to find somebody that can.
I'd be bored, dog.
Basically,
he's like, I'm bored. Tatsumi's dead, so there's no other man on earth I want. What else?
She went over there, and then it was. But I think it's interesting that Akame said the emotions that you can't understand, or the human emotions you can't understand, are exactly what you felt for Tatsumi. And I guess that's why she was always saying, what is this feeling I'm feeling with you, Tatsumi? Like, she just couldn't put together that love, that you could have another emotion aside from just being the winner.
I also think it was we talk about her lack of feeling emotion, but I think it was more than just the love part. I think it was when she's asking her what makes you so strong, and she's like, well, I take on this burden, you know what I mean? Like, I don't remember, you've killed so many people, but you don't care about it. I've killed so many people and I think about everyone. And that's why she goes, so you're just going to keep this burden for the rest of your life? And she's like, yeah, like basically my penance for having to take all these lives. So I love when you see, especially at the end of a series, an arc, whatever, when you get the two main people in it, when they have a battle and that mutual respect and that understanding at the end of it. Like, I love shit like that. And then, like you said, like, she was gangster as hell. She was like, all right, I'll go die now. I'm gonna go with my bitch over here. We out.
I mean, hey man, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought she said instead of saying next to, I thought she said in. And I was like, damn, were they able to slip some freaky shit in on the last line? That was
the fight scene made you feel a lot more things.
I was like, damn, like that's how you want to go out, with him inside you? But it said next to you. So I was like, damn, it's crazy. But hey, she got what she wanted. And
I didn't like it because Tatsumi couldn't be buried for them to be like, all right, we have his gravesite to go visit.
Yeah, but see, I would have expected that. I honestly was happier with the unexpected, like, alternative to that. You know what I'm saying? That S-Def low-key kind of got what she wanted, what she really wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I liked how Akame put it, is that, like, yo, like, her love for Tatsumi is the reason why she couldn't see, like, through her own, like, logic. And I was like, damn, that's a fucking bar.
Can you imagine being dickmatized like that? That's crazy.
Without even getting no dick?
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But you know what? I think it's good, too, because, you know what? It doesn't, maybe, I think Tatsumi may have wanted that, too, because now he doesn't have to be buried. Akame and Nagenda don't have to bury him. You know, they don't have to have that pain of, you know, making a gravesite and things like that, where they've done so many.
Well, I think it's closure for a lot of things as well. You know, that process of burial and stuff like that is also closure for a lot of things. Also, all right, now we can go into
the resolution.
No, not yet.
What? What's next?
What else we got?
The next death. I've been waiting to talk about this since the series started. because
I mean, this is part of the resolution, but yeah, okay, go ahead.
Because I've had this conversation with other people who watch the show. It was the most pointless death in the show. Leone did not need to die. It was stupid, completely unnecessary. And I will say the second time I watched it, I paid more attention in the sense of her saying goodbye and then going, it wasn't just bye, I'm out. It was bye, I get to be with them again. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember that the first time I watched it. I was tight because I'm like, why is this bitch lying in the alley when she could have got medical help?
I get it.
But I just think it was super pointless, completely unnecessary for her to die. My thing is, in any other sense, I loved the whole symbolism behind the whole thing. Like, one, killing him without any Imperial arms. Fighting how she normally does, relying on her healing, but she couldn't in that sense. The whole thing of her starting in the slums, dying in the slums. Love all that stuff. I get it. I can look at it now as the second time watching it, but the first time watching it, she didn't need to die. What did it add to the plot? She could have just lived.
She could.
I forgot the agenda made it to the end. She could have just lived.
Once again, though, they kind of caught, like, that's why I like the resolution, because there was a lot of shit I didn't really expect to happen that happened outside of, like, all right, like, yay, like, we saved the world, like, yeah, we're gonna create a new regime, like, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, all right, like, it's real, like, the Night Raid is really like the Fight Club of, like, this whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Because
it was insult to injury. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, but it's cool though, because literally the only niggas of the Night Raid, of course, an agenda, who was just standing there watching as Akame was getting it in with SDF, but that's a whole
what was she gonna do? What was she gonna do?
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, she really had no power at that point because she gave all her life force to Sue.
Sue didn't take it.
Oh, she didn't take it.
Remember?
Still, like, what else?
She's like, I should be dead.
What else she gonna do? Use her little.
That's what I'm saying. She just had to watch. Go gadget arm. But plus,
go
she
gadget.
also understands her bigger role in this. You know what I mean?
Niggas be distractions every day, B. But you know what? She's the orchestrator of this whole shit, so she deserves to live.
She needs to be there to help rebuild the nation. You know?
Yep. Indeed.
I don't know. I was tight at Leone's because my thing is that was negative power of the pen, insult to injury, because she could have ate the 2 shots. Normally, you eat the 2 shots. What do? You knock the weapon away from someone. She could have got the gun away and just survived with 2 shots to the abdomen and been fine.
But no. My work wife is so fire. I just had to throw that out there. All right, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Wait, what did you say?
Nah,
it's not getting cut.
Good.
That's fire.
That's fine. Nothing.
Wow.
But yeah, like so now we get into the full resolution. The minister got his face smashed in by Leone as her last act, and I loved it. And I love
fire
the departure. The whole now I can actually appreciate it, but I'm still mad at it. She didn't need to die. The saying goodbye to Akame, her whole thing, and then now it's where do we go from here? We're rebuilding the nation. They got the goals that they wanted to. Also, Wave and Run getting to be a part of it. Honestly, I would watch a spinoff of Wave.
Nah,
I would be with it.
Yeah. I mean, he's like
what bitches is coming after Wave? None. That's the whole.
No, I don't know how they would do it, but I'm saying I would watch a show with Wave.
That's like
that's really how we should have known that Tatsumi wasn't the real protagonist. Once he was getting all these bitches, it should have been like, nah, there's no way. There's no way.
Main character
that's
never
not true.
Bitches. It's usually one bitch that he doesn't realize likes him until the end of the show.
You're talking about Rimuru got mad bitches, and he's the main character.
Rimuru
but he's not following them. He's not
going about to say Rimuru is like androgynous. Like I don't even know what he is. No, but that's
not Rimuru being
he has
Prince.
No form, so I mean
that's what I'm saying. Like he really I couldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, he be dressed up it like that.
Is Rimuru a he though?
He don't know. He can decide what he wants to be.
Rimuru,
there's a character that in One Piece that literally he has mad like hormone powers, so he changes which form he wants to be in.
I would refer to Rimuru as theirs.
I will say he is I'm going with Trap, all right? And that's what I'm going as.
Go with Trap. Is it like your boy Felix?
The GOAT. The GOAT.
I'm crying. Well,
femboy Hooters.
I honestly, oh my god, Femboy Hooters is crazy.
Wow. That's the name of the episode.
If you guys Yeah, it's some funny stuff. Like the anime world is disgusting,
Oh,
but there's some hilarious things out there,
Oh
man.
yeah,
it's a wild place. It's the Wild West.
Bro,
Completely.
I've seen I think it was like Tomboy IHOP or some shit like that. Yo, shit has been hilarious.
Oh man.
oh man,
But
this is crazy.
I mean, yeah, I mean that pretty much wraps it up. I guess you guys want to just give impressions of the series as a whole.
We got to do that, and we got to pour it up. And I think
I was gonna do it after. I was gonna do that.
Yeah, we got to pour it up for more than one person because so many people died in this shit. We got to give like 2 people each.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I like that.
But all right, so I'll start with my impression. I thought it was valid, yo. Like for something that was so violent and something that had a lot of death and a lot of like building in terms of like within a very short time. Yeah, in 26 episodes, you know what I'm saying? Like it definitely I enjoyed it and I definitely would recommend it. Like, especially if you like a Game of Thronesy kind of like like person, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely like the attraction that you build to the characters in such a short time. Like, yo, like Bulat was that nigga for like 7 episodes and then he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you remember him because his impact is felt throughout the rest of the show because Tatsumi gets in Curcio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I definitely would recommend it. I did enjoy it. And yeah, that was my overall impression of it. You know what I'm saying? It had everything that I like. It had plot, it had character development, it had good fight scenes, and yeah. So
Justin.
Yeah, no, it's a good show. Liked it. Was not prepared for all the deaths, but you gotta get over it. Niggas die every day. I thought it was pretty sad. I thought
I keep on your toes.
It does. I thought the saddest part of the whole show was at the end when the new kingdom delivers the gold to Tatsumi's village, and he was like, "Yeah, like Tatsumi did it. This is the most gold we ever got. Hopefully, let's prepare a big celebration for not only Tatsumi but the 2 other people." I was like, "Oh no, they don't know.
They don't.
Oh no." I
won't tell them.
I'm about to say, I'm surprised the agenda ain't go. What wasn't there to like say the news or some shit, or maybe
I feel like that's something Akame would do while she wanders.
Yeah, that is true. She gonna be wandering a lot, but it's okay. But yeah, no, it was pretty good. Like the closure of the episodes. Yeah, the visuals are nice, and yeah.
Like I said in the beginning, I do feel like this show has everything you could like. For the most part, it hits a lot of boxes for a lot of people, majority of people. I mean, like you said, Miles, the plot of character progression. Character development. The fight scenes are good. You got the horny shit. The comic relief was entertaining. It gave a lot, and I just think it's like a great 1-season show. You know what I mean? Like a good wrap up type of show. Yeah, I think we should pour one out now. Our annual tradition. Whenever we finish a show, who we gonna pour it out for? Who won't go first?
Y'all go first because I went first on my impressions.
All right. So I think one person I feel like it's pretty obvious that I'm poured out for is Leone because she ain't need to die. A necessary death.
Yeah.
The other one. I want to say Akame. Because she's had to watch everyone around her die on multiple occasions. She's had to carry the burden of not only the murders, but also having to carry on the wishes of those who died repeatedly. She had to kill her own sister. She's lived a hard life through the entire thing. It's taken from her village and raised as an assassin. Getting separated from her sister. And then, it's nice that she had a resolution, but it also sucks that she couldn't enjoy it with the people around her that she wanted there. So I feel like I gotta pour that second one out for Akame. Sometimes the burden's harder on the ones left alive than the ones who died. Their fight is over.
Boo.
Yeah, you like that corny shit?
With his fake ass deep shit.
Like now.
All right, who's gonna go next?
Miles, you can go next.
No, you go next. I went first last time.
Okay, and what does that mean?
All right, man. Fine. Since you want me to go first, so bad.
You're actually going second. So.
Oh. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So let me stop. Nah, but real life. Oh shit, my fucking AirPod flew out. Technical difficulties on this end. This is why Justin should have went before me. But anyways, the first person I'm gonna pour it out for is gonna be Bulat because I feel like despite him dying as early as he did, he really set the tone for like a lot of what the show's themes what really were. It's like one, defending your people, you know what I'm saying? Standing up for what is morally incorrect. I mean, don't get me wrong, these niggas kill people, so that is not morally correct, but for what they fought for is what to me was it. And obviously I kind of already said it. And Curcio being, you know, the as strapped as it was as early as it was, even though I still don't feel like it was a strap when Tatsumi used it. Whatever, that's a whole other conversation.
I just don't think
yeah.
Tatsumi was as strong. Bulat had years of training.
Yeah, I mean, of course. And yeah, like I was fucking with that. And the other person who I'm going to pull it out for. Pull it out.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Workway?
Yeah. Shelley. Yeah, nah, like real life. Because yo, she was really never good at anything, bro. And she was good at killing people, which sounds so crazy because she killed people. But it was really, you know, all for the greater good. And I feel like the thing, like them both dying as early as they did, it really showed me like what the show really was about. And yeah, man, like I really was fucking with Shelley early, bro. And yeah, that's all I got. Those my two.
Well, I was gonna do Bulat, but since he took it, I'll just replace him. My two, pouring it out, as Death and mine. And yeah, as Death, because she was the most problematic. She was a problem child, you know, out here giving hints to everybody, mad strong. You know, some people on the pod don't think power is sexy. They're afraid of strong women.
That's not true at all.
They're afraid of strong women, but it's okay. You know, I love them enough for all of them. So yeah,
man, setting false narratives about the podcast. Crazy. Continue.
Yeah, that's okay. And then yeah, ended up being with the one she loved at the end, so that was kind of cool. And then mine out here also a problem with the gun with Pumpkin. You know, and her I like her character development, just coming back, you know, evolving from the who's this nigga Tatsumi? He ain't really one of us. He not a killer like that, for real, for real. He don't understand. He don't know what it feels like to come from the gutter, you know, get out the mud. But nah, Tatsumi ended up doing Tatsumi things, changed her whole perspective. And now she was out here busting it down, you know, for my boy at the end. Too bad she died though. You know, R.I.P. the mines.
She went, we're a bunch of African Americans and Mark, but I'm rocking with Mark because Mark's rocking with us.
That's a fact. So yeah,
bro, we all killers and we got this country bumpkin ass motherfucker.
Pouring one out for both of Tatsumi's hoes.
Tatsumi had more than those two though.
Heaux.
I'm about to say, what in the episode 22, Leon was out here trying to.
Leon's been out. Leon was the first one.
She was the first one
on it. Chelsea was the wild card. Damn. We knew mine the seeds were gonna get sown. Leona was like it off rip. Chelsea was the one who was like, "No, I'm fucking with him too."
And you had Bulat.
Facts.
Damn, my son Tatsumi really had everybody on lock, bro.
Everybody.
Talk about sauce.
Except for Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's dead, right? But now everybody else who loved him was dead too. So either he's in a harem with all of them, or they're fighting over him.
Oh, he in a harem.
I don't think so.
It's like that TikTok that I showed you guys a few weeks ago with the dude with the Justin Timberlake song where he it shows like a whole bunch of different characters from
yes.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how to describe
Fifth Raikage. We know you're listening.
Fifth Raikage guy.
Not for nothing. I want to talk to him and see if I can get him to be on the pod. That'd be dope.
I would love to pick his brain and figure out how.
He also likes sports.
So yeah, and he has a good eye for stuff in anime too. So you know,
stuff. Yeah,
stuff. One of these days, I'm just gonna come and just drop a whole bomb on you guys.
You should go play Genshin Impact. That's what you should do. I feel like that would be the perfect game for you. Go look that up and then we'll get back to me. Anyway,
it's called Genshin.
Genshin Impact. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it for us here. I'm gonna take a week to decide on what we're gonna do next because the original things that I wanted to do next, I heard a lot of reasons why we shouldn't.
I give
Uh,
examples every
fine.
week, and they get tossed to the wayside.
yeah, you
That's
don't count.
fine.
Just
I
like
can
how
do-
Ruben always comes at you at whenever you tweet anything, same shit.
Haters.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a week. I'm gonna figure it out. I will have something by next week to know for our next show. So no
That's valid.
ABC for next week. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. A little bit different. We will be back in the studio next week. And yeah, follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram and Twitter. Go like us on Facebook. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Offended Normal. Guys.
Gang. Yes, sir. Y'all already know. Worldwide West in the building. Y'all can follow me on IG, Worldwide West _11, all that good stuff.
Bully
Yo,
him
make
to
sure
get
y'all-
back on Twitter.
Yeah, man. I'm fully vaccinated now. So y'all already know. Outside, I'm coming for you.
Oh, I'm getting vaccinated on Thursday.
Congratulations. Hell yeah. And the stadium, I'm coming for you tomorrow. Let's go fucking Yankees. Garrett Cole got 8 strikeouts through 4 right now. He killing niggas. Killing niggas.
Hey,
Black
love
Lives
to see
Matter.
it.
It's wild how you said Garrett Cole is killing niggas and said Black Lives Matter in the very next sentence. That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, we really, really needed the soundboard this episode.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But you can follow me. You can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. That's all I got. Nina Toads are people too.
We will catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion,